brighter side, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
This is the 2KMC, and no fooling around, I need to see your top plays of the week right now. Our first play is from Drew Skywalker TV. For my first trick, I need 2 defensive volunteers. Watch carefully as I make the ball disappear, only to reappear through the cylinder. Abracadunk on ya! Do I amaze?
Central Florida, the city of Orlando is the scene for the Grizzlies. With size that's truly intimidating, the towering pair of Jonas Valanciunas and Jaren Jackson have their sights set on a victory as they get primed for game time at Amway Center. Grizzlies Magic coming right up on 2K Sports. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and that's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
Now we'll look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Allen at the guard spots. Dylan Brooks out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. And for the Magic, Harris is out there with Anthony. Then it's Ennis. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Okeke in at the 4. And the regular season approaching its conclusion, Clark. Some have suggested pushing back the regular season permanently.
You know what, Kevin? I would love to push back the regular season and reduce the number of games. Now, that would be an idea that I would be willing to try to get some traction for.
Brooks outside. The three from Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And we've seen Morant make strides in this area. Now you have to take that three-point shot seriously.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's Brooks. It's Morant in the corner. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
The three from Anthony. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Here's Morant. Knocks it loose. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Here are the Magic now. Orlando's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Okeke. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Morant outside. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Morant's got 8 points.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective. Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Drops in the tray.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
A nice shot by Harris.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Morant passes to Brooks. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Shot's good by Anthony.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
It's stolen by Anthony. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Anthony.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And Memphis with another turnover here. Now let's see how the Seeds look out east going into the playoffs. You look at Orlando. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away.
And when I look at Orlando, this has been a season I'm sure they'd like to forget. And luckily, they'll be able to do that soon enough.
You know, maybe they'd like to forget it, but there are lessons to take from it as well. I mean, the mistakes they've made this year can't be repeated if they want to get a taste of the postseason anytime soon.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Magic knocking down the tray. And he's good on the three ball. Morant's got 14.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
Now here's Brooks. Morant kicks to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Now here's Valanciunas. A 14-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge. His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Harris's shot is good.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Brooks outside. There's the pass to Valanciunas. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Here's Morant. He's got 14. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Carter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And the rejection by Valanciunas.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Brooks. Magic leading by 6. Anthony with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Now, here's Anderson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Orlando.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Here's Okeke, three-pointer. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Stolen by Carter. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break over Allen. Harris's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Brooks, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Brooks has got 7.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now here's Morant. 14 points for him.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Ennis misses. And so Allen will bring it up for Memphis. It's a 13-point game. It's hauled in by Harris.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
That's tipped. Oh, and here comes Ennis all alone. And Ennis slams it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Both teams will make substitutions. Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
Morant surveying the D. Winslow wide open. He fires. Here's Valanciunas. Drops in the layup for 2. Valanciunas has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Morant with a wide open look. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Unbelievable athleticism. Morant's stop and start is elite.
No good from Ross. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Morant outside. Lets a floater go. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
And so here's Memphis. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Proving how dominant he can be. When Morant is shooting with confidence, it really allows him to take over.
Count it. There's Winslow. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the dunk by Hampton.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Morant with it. 20 points for him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 22 points.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside. And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
Here's Morant. Magic knocking down the tray.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Morant. He's averaging 19 points per game, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Now, here's Hampton. 8 points for him. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. There's 1:54 left here in the opening quarter. And he comes up with the deuce.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And it goes down 2 points.
Boy, good strength that time from Bamba. He's accustomed to getting bodied on the way up and still finding a way to finish.
Outside Jackson, uncovered. He's off on that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Passes it to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Offensive rebound, Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And now Winslow pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the dunk by Winslow.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got 8 points. The Grizzlies trail by 16. To the middle. Here's Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hampton. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 10 points for him.
That was a tremendous shot, off balance, and the defense just draped all over.
Here's Bacon. No points in the game yet for him. And that one, good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession. Here's Hampton.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
And so it's Orlando, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Back to the action after this word. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Magic here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
And Orlando has possession. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Orlando, Aiken is out there with Bamba. Then there's Hampton. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. Magic leading by 18. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has "beneath no one" tattooed on his arm. And he says, "My dad always told me that I was trained to go." Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, DA. Thank you.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
There's Winslow, and the shot goes down. Winslow's got 6 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now here's Winslow after the miss from R.J. Hampton. And that one's good. Morant.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Magic getting the bucket. Beyond the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Bamba, and again it's the Magic from deep.
You know, he's a proven shooter from distance, guys, despite his size. Bamba's got a nice feel for when he should pull the trigger on that shot.
Now here's Morant. He's got 26.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Both teams deciding to change it up. Magic leading by 19. The 3 from Anthony. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Brooks, the pass to Clark. Back to Brooks. Over Harris. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Brooks has got 9.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Here's Anderson after the made shot from Cole Anthony. It's Anderson with the drive and finished off by Anderson.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Gary Harris making his last shot. Pass to Tillman. Brooks with no one around. That 3 off the mark. Magic leading by 22. Harris inside the line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Brooks, that's a two-pointer, and another basket for Memphis.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Ennis, and it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his first foul. Grizzlies making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Brooks outside. The pass to Valanciunas. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Harris inside the line. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Gary Harris has really good rhythm. When he's in a groove now, he feels comfortable going with the pull-up jumper. It's cash.
Pass to Valanciunas. The dish to Brooks. Okeke grabs the miss. Magic leading by 22. Nice shot there by Bamba.
And you know that touch Bamba possesses, not just an inside threat. He's also capable of hurting you from this area.
Allen for 3. Goes back up. Anderson can't get it to go. Orlando's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Ennis misses.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And there's the call on James Ennis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Allen kicks to Anderson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 5. Passes to Allen. Takes the 3. It gets rebounded by Ennis.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Allen, that's good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Anthony with it, guarded now by Jackson. Anthony's shot is off. The Grizzlies shooting 44% from the field in the second. Brooks from outside. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
And, you know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Harris's shot is off. Memphis has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Allen kicks to Brooks. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Bamba. Another miss by Orlando.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range. Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Anderson with the block. Now Allen. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. From the arc. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
Deep 2 from Anthony, and that one's on target from the wing. Anthony's got 11 points in the quarter.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Poked away. Allen outside. Misses the 3.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Bamba. Good on the triple. Bamba's got 12 points in the game.
Well, this is why so many are so high on Bamba, guys, and I'm one of them. I mean, he has great ability to hurt you a lot of different ways.
Harris against Brooks from 20 feet out. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Anderson right side. Pass to Valanciunas. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
Timeout.
8 points for him.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. It's been quite a game for Cole Anthony.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bamba. Dwayne Bacon comes in for James Ennis. Terrence Ross is checked in for Gary Harris. And Hampton subbed in for Anthony. And R.J. Hampton is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Morant outside. It's stolen by Hampton.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Shot on the wing, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Hampton's got 12 points in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Morant's got space. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Hands it from downtown.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Now here's Morant. D right on him. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 12-3 run. The 19-foot shot, and it's good off the back rim and in. 13 points in the game.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Got that one up quick. Ross has got 4 points this quarter.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Bain, good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got 4 assists in the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Morant passes to Valanciunas, and again it's Memphis with the 3.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Okeke, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Feeds it to Winslow. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 8 points for Justice Winslow.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Back to Valanciunas, and he converts the layup. Valanciunas has got 17.
And every team loves getting a night like this out of their big man. Valanciunas is the biggest lion in the Serengeti.
And so it's the Orlando Magic holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous start for Cole Anthony. He had 25 points, 3 steals, and 1 rebound. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
Well, they went downtown and threw a party, and fortunately, we were all invited. The key is their shooters weren't afraid to pull the trigger on open looks, and it's a blowout right now.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
The first thing to say is, what's up with the turnovers? Jeez. You can live with some missed shots and stuff like that, but you can't keep turning the ball over. It's crushing for a team. It just saps all your confidence when you play a half like that, Ernie. Ugh.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Morant now in at the guard spots. Kyle Anderson is out there with Brooks, and it's Valanciunas in at the center filling out the middle.
Because he's so shifty and controls the pace, Morant can kill you in that mid-range area.
Here's Ross. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getters, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time score.
Morant outside. Knocked away and stolen by Wagner. Here's Ross. Lays it up and banks it in. Ross has got 9.
Tell you what, Ross covers ground in a hurry, a nanosecond.
Morant outside. Anderson. Got a hand on it. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 19 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Ross. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Feasting on the leftovers, eating big time. Ross stepping inside the arc and making it happen.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. At the elbow, it's Allen. Basket, good. And that's now 9 points for Allen.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Allen, good, and a nice assist from Morant. He's got 11.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Deep 2 from Ross, and some very quick points for him on that possession. And the Magic lead by 19. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And there's the pass to Allen. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. I mean, he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Ross, that's good.
On a roll now. He is on fire.
Give him the ball, get out of the way, and let him play.
Morant outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Harris comes in for Ross. And Anthony subbed in for Hampton.
And the potential of Morant is sky high. A dynamic guard. He plays with a Russell Westbrook type edge and intense on both ends.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Brooks outside. Down low. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 6 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Over in the corner, Allen. Over Carter. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
For three, Harris. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 6 assists now in the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Orlando leading by 20. Here's Bamba. Brooks grabs the board. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Morant doesn't go that time. The Magic go the other way with it. Here's Bamba, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, you can see Bamba's composure down there. I mean, even when he's under pressure, he stays aggressive and calm.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Orlando.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
That free throw missing.
Well, it's fairly obvious, but it's important that Bamba stays healthy so he can keep improving. I mean, his skill set and physical tools both are very impressive. His upside is way up.
And Orlando making a change here. Ennis is checked in. Good on the second free throw. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Anderson outside. Pass to Tillman. Good. Magic leading by 19. Deep 2 from Anthony, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Anthony's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Goes up, and it's Anthony slamming it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Morant passes to Clark. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And Morant is great at putting pressure on defenders, which in turn draws contact.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
That's good from Morant. Good on both. Orlando leading by 21. Here's Anthony. Tillman grabs the miss. Tillman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes it to Winslow. 3-pointer on the way. Orlando grabs the miss. Bamba's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Launches it. It's rebounded by Memphis. Tillman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bain covered by Anthony. And that one is off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Stolen away. Here's Clark. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's the 3. They get it back. Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got 12 points now in the quarter.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Magic leading by 23. Here's Bamba. Sinks the three-pointer. Bamba's got 16 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Clark finds Winslow. Here's Tillman, and he dunks it down.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Harris inside the line. Second chance shot, and Bamba lays it in. He's got 18.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. The Magic shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Here's Anthony. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Anthony's got 39. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well.
Memphis has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Back to Morant. Clark outside, snatched away. Oh, and here comes Ennis all alone. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Orlando. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Releases from 15, and Orlando again with the bucket.
So many different ways that Gary Harris can burn you. Spotting up, slashing inside, creating. It's really pick your poison with him.
Bain, good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Ring shot on the way. Ennis, good. Ennis has got 12 in the game. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Anthony against Morant. Clark trying to get open, and that one is good.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Shot's good by Anthony.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
And here's Morant. He has 35. Pass to Tillman. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lets it fly from 18. The Grizzlies pull it in. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Rebounded by Anthony. And it's the Magic's ball. Over Morant. They get it again. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I like the extra effort Harris is putting into crashing the offensive glass. Good timing by Gary that time.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And Anthony gets it to go.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And the shot goes in. Morant's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, he can't do it by himself.
Morant with the steal. The numbers in their favor. Bain, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 7 points in the game. And here's Anthony from the arc. And so it's Orlando going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be right back after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Randall. Aiken is out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Hall in at center. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And here are the Grizzlies. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand. So it's Orlando now. Shoots it up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. The Grizzlies shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. On the wing, Jones. Yep, that one goes.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Randall. Conchar pulls it in. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And he gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
It's Randall with the drive, and he banks in the layup. Now here's Jones. The pass to Conchar. No good that time. The Magic go the other way with it. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Wagner missing. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. The layup missed. And for the Magic, they're shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. For 3, Ross won't go in for the 6th time in 14 shots tonight. He's made 8. Kicks it out to Jones. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Bacon. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Grizzlies have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Pass to Winslow. Back to Jones. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got his 9th assist in the game now. Randall left side from the wing. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Conchar. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Konchar's got his first 2 points of the night.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Grizzlies have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Pass to Conchar. The pass to Jackson. Shoots over Wagner. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Pass to Tillman. Trying his luck from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Orlando will come the other way. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Hampton's checked in for the Magic. And Memphis also making a switch. Melton's checked in. Randall against Jones. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Here's Hampton. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Passes it to Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Randall with the bucket. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Here's Tillman. Rebounded by Hall. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jackson. Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Randall with the ball. Jones covering. Puts one up from 19. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
You know what I've always said, partner? Good shooting covers over a multitude of ills. And we're seeing it right now.
Valanciunas, good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
That one goes in.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And the basket by Jones.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Here's Conchar. He's guarded by Ross. Melton's shot is good.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Magic. Here's Hampton. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Randall with the bucket.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
On the wing, Jones. Here's Valanciunas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
At the line for
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Valanciunas hits them both. Orlando's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Randall connects from three-point range. Randall's got 19 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And the 7-footer Valanciunas with the foul, a big who isn't just skilled but also brings that toughness.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
The Grizzlies shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Conchar, good.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Randall, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 21 points in the game. Here's Melton. Pass to Jones. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And the basket by Jones. That's 12 points for Tyus Jones.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Melton's shot is good.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Randall. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Right side, Jones. And it's Memphis with another. Orlando's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Hampton. The Grizzlies pull it in. Tillman's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Corner shot, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Magic shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. Fires from the wing, and Hampton gets it to go on the assist from Randall. Hampton's got 7 points for the quarter. Memphis with the ball. Here's Melton, and that one is hammered home.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
Conchar, the pass to Jones. Here's Melton. Good, nice job down low. Melton's got 12 points in just the second half. Magic leading by 23. Randall left side. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 17-7 run.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Orlando.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
You know, as interconference opponents, tonight was their only chance to get that revenge. I mean, they won't see each other in the regular season again until next season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Cole Anthony.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're in front by 21. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Cole Anthony.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Let's go. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lets it go from the wing. Now, here's Wagner. Defense is right there. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.